God. The first time we met each other, because when I first started working at the shop where he worked, he was gone traveling as he does, and we were with another artist, and just this like dreaded guy comes in, and I'm like, all right. And at the time I was wearing gold eyebrows because that was just my thing at the time. And so Joss introduced me. He goes, oh, this is Fain and Tim.
Yeah. And then what did I say?
Tim says, oh, he's like, the girl with the gold eyebrows over here, that's Fain. And Tim goes, oh, the current master drapes.
That's right.
And I was like,
you're so sparkly.
Yep, I was like, yep, hi, nice to meet you.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's wholesome. It's a good
5 seconds of meeting him. I was like, yes. His booth in the shop was the coolest one. So automatically I was like, this is the guy. That's someone that's ambitious. You kind of got to keep looking up like that. So I knew I was really interested to see him work and tattoo. Yes, I did, and I was serious. I asked him multiple times, and I was like, oh, like as a joke, I'm like, oh, haha, you want me to sweep your floor? I was like, I'm your apprentice, and he's like, oh, haha, because I was tattooing at the time, but again, very young and inexperienced. So yes, I did, and he was just kind of like, who's this crazy lady? Leave me alone.
I was still trying to figure out my own shit, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe passive aggressively. You don't want to put someone down too much because then they'll just give up, you know. But it's okay. I've had my share, I'm sure, when I started. So
it's good torture. Like, he did help me with some things. He was there when I did my first dot work tattoo and things like that. The first day he said, you can just swing your needle out. That was it. I always wanted to do it. And my who I apprentice under was like, no, you know, ride the tube. And I was like, I just want to pull my needle out. He's like, swing it out. And I'm like, woo.
Swing it out.
Yeah. Name tattoos.
Don't get your girlfriend's name.
Names are hard. Like, the way I feel about it is sometimes if you want to get something to commemorate someone that you've been with long term, try to stay away from names. You know, it's known as like a bad omen. Yes. Hi, I do. It's me, Fain. Yes, I have my ex-fiance's name on me. Ex-fiance's name on my leg. It's on my leg. And I have an ex-boyfriend's name who was a tattooer who tattooed it on my leg as a joke. While he was tattooing me, he did it as a joke. So don't do it. Just don't do it.
I never did it. Girl, I put the name on her and I put it on her, and then the stencil's dry and I'm about to tattoo her, and she says, hold up, I need to call him and make sure it's okay. And I was like, wait. I was like, whose name is this? Girl, I'm not doing this. And I said, you should just get my name tattooed on you because I'll never hurt you. And then we didn't do it. She left.
There is a surprising amount of girls that come up to me wanting serial killer tattoos, and that is something I do not condone. We don't make them famous. So that's something I won't do.
You want to do a serial killer tattoo? Okay, well then come to me for the serial killer tattoos.
Come to for serial killer tattoos.
Oh, you can say whatever you want. What shouldn't you say?
One person come in and walk straight up to the front desk and say, I'm probably going to regret this.
Well, I had a person say they were going to go home and cut themselves to see how it's going to feel like.
I was witness to that.
Oh,
and should I go and cut myself to see how it feels? I'm like, please, that's not healthy.
I didn't know I said that or told you to do that.
I really want to hit you. Or, oh, that last time you tattooed me, I really wanted to punch you in the face. I've had men, women say that to me and say, we all hear it. Everyone gets that said to you. That's fine. But we don't understand, like, you're paying us to do this. We don't want to hurt you. We want to have a fun time. And we don't want to be threatened with physical violence. Why, we're just trying to do our jobs.
Yeah, I mean, you can threaten me with physical violence.
That excites him, actually. He's, like, threatened me with a good time.
I tattooed this gentleman in Denmark for like 6 hours, and I finished the tat, and we're chilling with his friends having a beer, and then it's like 30 minutes after, he's all wrapped up with the Sanoderm, and then he just fell to the ground, like, blah! And we lifted him up, and he was just like, oh, what happened? And it was kind of embarrassing, I guess.
I started this tattoo and it was just one line, and it was basically on the back of the hand, just a very visible, a very visible area, and it was a line about half of an inch long, and I went, whoop, and then he was just gone. He said, "Can we stop?" And I'm like, "Yep," and he just passed out. You know, we got some sugar and got some food in him, and he passed out again, and he just couldn't recover. So he's like, I can't do this. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll bandage you up with the smallest bandage in the world, and please come back so I can finish it, because it's just a line. And I never heard from him again. So
please come back and finish it.
And let me finish. I'll do a good job, I promise. What life?
Life.
This is our life.
I wake up, run to the shop, tattoo all day, come home at like 2 or 3 in the morning and black out on the couch, and then do it all again. I usually tattoo about 14 hours a day, every day. If I take a day off, I get upset though. So.
More than a few days, consecutive days off in a row, you'll get a little like antsy. Like I feel like I should be tattooing right now.
You see everybody else's tattoos on Instagram, and you're like, well, I'm a piece of shit. I didn't tattoo today.
You know, and the shop is my life. These are the only friends I have. So. Pretty busy work schedules.
Tattoo all day.
If you want to be, I would say if you're ambitious, you're gonna have a full, because you can make your own schedule, you know, as a tattooer. But the better tattooers you see out there are working really hard and really long hours. And they dedicate most of their life to it. Because when you're here, you're drawing and tattooing, and then when you go home, you still have to draw. And it's just kind of like, you don't go home and leave, you know, tattooing here. You take it with you. So.
I think the line that every single person that gets their first tattoo says, right when I do it, they go, "Oh, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be." Every single person. I'd say 99%.
It's almost better to think of it that it's going to be really bad, because then when it starts, you're like, oh.
Expect the worst.
Yeah, expect the worst. You have gentle hands.
And you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Aftercare's easy. Pat's quick. Get a small tat to start. You know? My ass.
It's the only time I ever heard a grown man scream at such a high pitch.
In a tattoo shop.
I'll never burn that. Like, I don't think I can hear that octave again.
Oh, Jesus. Uh-huh.
How did you wipe your ass when you got an ass tattoo? Yeah, can we tell the clients how to take care of your...
Gingerly.
Gingerly?
Yes.
You need one of those...
baby wipes.
What are those called? The toilet that like splashes water in
Bidet.
your... A bidet.
The link is right here at the bottom.
Right at the bottom.
Yeah.
To buy you a bidet for your next ass tattoo. And me and Sim can do a collab. I'll take one cheek, you'll take the other.
Yeah.